I just walked up the stage of what would be my very first public speaking impromptu. Now, an impromptu speech is when you have 2 minutes, given a topic, and you write your own speech very quickly, and then you have to go up in front of an audience, and you have 2 minutes to give it. You have to fill in a full 2 minutes, completely improvised. So I went up to that stage feeling confident. I talk so much, I yap incessantly. But when I got up there, my brain stopped. All of my thoughts came completely stilled, and for the life of me, I had no idea what to say. So, what did I do? Did I reach the full 2 minutes? No, I didn't. I reached about 1 minute 20 seconds, and all I was doing was circulating, talking in circles, because I had nowhere else to go. I had talked myself into this prison, and I could not talk my way out of it. So do you think I could really fill in those minutes? No, like I've said. So the first thing that helped me, my mentor, I met her then. She was one of the people in the audience, and she eventually chose to help me, very politely. She said she's more than happy to help, and I figured sure. And one of the first major things she taught me to do whenever you're not sure about what you're going to say next is to pause. I've been trying to really focus on this now since I don't do public speaking as much, but pauses are absolutely indescribable. They do two things simultaneously. Whenever you pause, you do two things. You give the audience or the person you're talking to time to digest what you've just said. And you also give yourself time to think of what you'll say next. Think about it. If I was just yelling in your ear constantly and I was not having any pauses and I was just constantly talking like this in your face the entire time, no pauses, no breaks, no nothing, and I continuously say this, you would have no idea what I'm saying. But when I'm talking to you like an actual human being, I'm slowing down, I'm emphasizing what I'm saying. You can hit. You understand what I'm yapping about. Hopefully. So, what do these pauses actually do? Everything. When you have time to just break and you just think, you have a time to supply a better response to a question. You have two little responses in your brain whenever you hear something. You have an automatic response, which is decided before you even finish thinking, before the sentence is even finished. And the second one is your genuine cognitive response. So if I asked you, what's your favorite thing to do in your free time? You've got two responses, right? You've got, nothing much, how about you? If you just think for 5, 8 seconds, you would have a full list. You have a genuine, full discussion of what it would be. So it's learning to take these pauses that will help you become a better speaker, not only in terms of public speaking, but in terms of actual human conversation. Because when you pause and when you think of better replies, people notice. People know that you are genuinely thinking about how to give a better reply. It's absolutely dry out here, holy. That's the first thing. The second major thing to never run out of whatever you're going to yap about is to actually know what you're yapping about. Pauses can help so much when you know what you're talking about. If you have no idea, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're doing an impossible challenge. So, even right here, I had to genuinely think about the two things I was going to do. Pauses was one of them, and that's very important. Like, you can never underestimate or over-underestimate the important pauses. But actually knowing what you're going to talk about is just as important. Pauses help with the delivery, but if you don't know what you're saying, you have nothing to deliver. So how can you become more knowledgeable about your topic? Well, simply just read more. Understand more about what you think you want to talk about. So I'll give you an example. When you get interested in a topic, like for me, it was chess. I got really deep into chess. I understood different things, like the Sicilian defense, the bloody Caro-Kann, like fantasy variation, all of this stuff has legitimate defenses. I knew because I was interested and because I spent time learning about it. So when someone asks me about chess, I can just say, oh, like, do you play chess too? Or I can say, oh, what's your favorite defense? Like, I'm so much more knowledgeable about the topic. When you're more knowledgeable about a topic and you can take pauses to give information on the topic, you become a better speaker. And people actually want to talk to you more because you provide value in conversation. Those are my two major topics, my two major pieces of advice to never run out of things to say when you're talking to someone. Of course, there's 1,000 more, but the major ones I would focus on as either a new speaker or someone who was previously good is to focus on pauses, because you can be a great speaker, but if you never give them time to digest, they will never comprehend what you are yapping about. And it's to actually know what you're talking about. I know what I am talking about right now because I've done it. And hopefully you'll be able to do it too now, because you will know the basics of a good conversation. That's all I've got to say.